Hi, my name is Shanil. I'm a patient advocate and co-founder of a digital health social enterprise, Zamplo. I live in Calgary, Canada, and want to thank Charlotte and Lut for the opportunity to speak at the FinExpert meeting. I'll talk about empowering Fabry patients with a digital app while they can contribute to clinical research. We designed the digital health app by using a formula. Empowerment equals data plus insights. Zamplo provides a journal and digital binder for you to collect your whole health information. It's available to anyone in the world and independent of a health system, therefore it can follow you for life. We do not sell your personal information and offer a free and paid version. We have several features to empower Fabry patients, and at the end of this presentation I'll give a demo. My passion for Zamplo came from lived experience. At 36, my late wife was diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer. Hang would manually record her data, use tools to find patterns, and share her data with a global health team to manage her quality of life. She became a citizen scientist. Zamplo automates the process of collecting your whole health data set and provides a simple way to share this actionable data. You also have a community to connect with other Fabry patients on our network. Our vision is a world where each person is connected to the data, resources, and community to live their best possible life. Zamplo is available to anyone in the world for any physical or mental health condition. Zamplo has established credibility and trust in the ecosystem. We have partnered with several rare disease foundations that help us co-create the features. The platform is used in rare disease and cancer studies at several institutions. In essence, we are providing a research-grade app to individuals. We have partnered with patient support programs for cancer and MS, and I would love to have Zamplo offered in a patient support program for Fabry. Zamplo is designed to be multilingual and available globally. Zamplo is a SaaS solution, a software as a service, which means we take care of the hardware, software, and your data remains centrally in the cloud. We have a desktop version, an iPhone, and also Android version. We enable you to control your whole health data. This includes self-reported information, clinical reports, clinical surveys, sleep and activity data from wearables, and also mental health data. Zamplo Research is a portal used by clinical researchers to distribute the app to participants, and with your consent, acquire patient-reported outcome measures. The data stays with the participant, which allows researchers to connect with them in the future to acquire longitudinal data. We follow security and privacy by design model. This means that your personal data is confidential and never shared. The data is encrypted at rest and in transit. We follow GDPR, Canadian data privacy rules, as well as HIPAA, to make sure that we respect privacy as well as security, which are the two most important things when it comes to health apps. Next, I want to show 3 features that make Zamplo a unique empowerment platform. The Health Library allows you to pin educational information. It's a virtual binder of knowledge for you and your caregiver. Our service allows you to search the health boards of other Fabry patients on our network to see what they have pinned. In essence, we are replacing your Google search with a tool to crowdsource from peers to find relevant health knowledge. Personal data is never revealed by our search engine. Clinical studies using Zamplo can push documents and links to their participants through Zamplo Research. The Zamplo community is similar to the Health Library and allows you to find others who are exactly like you to have a conversation. You can search for people with the same medical condition, medication, or symptom. You can connect confidentially as you use pseudonyms and your personal information is not revealed. This year, we are integrating wearables so you can collect activity and sleep data and compare it with other metrics. In It's another step in providing you with your whole health data. Next, I'll present Dr. Khan's study of Fabry patients using Xamplo. The Global Rare Disease Insights to Technology, the GRIT study, started with Fabry patients and expanded to Pompe, mitochondria, and Gaucher diseases. The objective is to evaluate the utility of Xamplo in improving patient activation and symptom management. I'll share some preliminary findings. The preliminary data highlights the wide range of health providers than anticipated. It also provides insights into treatment regimes. We can see here at the left that psychiatry and mental health was one of the most frequently visited providers. And on the right, you'll see the list of medications, the dosage, and the frequency of pills taken. Additional findings from the study are that the app is not time-consuming to enter data. People use Xamplo to create healthy habits by creating routines. You can also do medication reminders. You can replace the paper binder of notes and reports with a virtual binder for easy recall of historical health information. The primary findings were published at the World Symposium for Lysosomal Diseases in February 2022. This feedback is not part of the rare disease study, but we believe mental health is connected to physical health and that the app does not separate the two. In a pilot with youth with mental health, Xamplo received positive feedback. In 2022, Xamplo will be used in a clinical study for a mental health program and possibly at elementary schools in Calgary to help with the mental health crisis from the pandemic. The data presented is from a cancer and exercise study, but the correlations can apply to any disease. A study participant used Xamplo to convey concerns of blood pressure in his doctor and provided it in an easily actionable format of a graph. The graph on the left is a correlation between fatigue and physical activity, a new symptom that was researched and discovered by the patient and then provided to the research coordinator. And on the right is a correlation between medication and heart rate. In summary, participants can use Xamplo to be actively engaged in their health while participating in clinical studies. We want participants to become partners in clinical studies and not only participants. This is a list of the data types that can be recorded in Xamplo for recall in the future or with your health practitioner. I'll demo the digital binder where you can attach photos, create templates to quickly record your health, and add medication reminders. For clinical studies, I'll show you the surveys. We have here the dashboard. With the dashboard, we have two routines. This routine is about tracking symptoms and medications. I have a reminder set. I've taken my multivitamins. I also today took an Advil cold. Gardening was my activity that I'm tracking. It's important to me, and this is about the patient and their experience. I'm tracking back pain as a symptom on a regular basis, and also sleep. And that completes my record for today. I can also do ad hoc entries. For example, I've taken my Fabry medication, or I've completed my yoga for today. Now let's see how we can graph this information. You go to graphs. I could go to my symptom and meds and activity tracking. Now I could view it on my screen or at the desktop or download it as a PDF. As you can see here, you could go and you could look at different data sets. It's a bit difficult on a mobile, but again, what you see on the mobile is available on the desktop. Let's jump to my to-do list. And often we use our memory to record the questions that we have for our health practitioner. Instead of doing that, whenever you want, you can just list your questions here. You list your questions here, and then you could bring this to your medical practitioner and add comments or responses in order to help answer all your questions and make sure that at the end of your meeting that you have all your questions answered and also documented. I'll now show you the attachment feature. You can attach virtually any document. Here, I've taken a photo of my hand. And the purpose is because if I have a rash or any information I want to convey, this is a different method of conveying your information. I could also do a search. So I'm doing a search for platelets because I've taken a photo of my blood labs. Here you go. As you can see, I can quickly find it and look it up. Now, Zamplo also is available for your caregiver, such that you can give anybody access to your journal, such that they can record for you or view the information. Now I'll just show you the health library. As you can see here, I pinned various links that are important to me. I can also add any resources that I want. Using the directory, I can actually do a search for health information for people who are exactly like me. We also have the community feature. And the community feature allows you to match with people and have a conversation with them. And lastly, I'll look at the surveys. A researcher could load validated surveys into Zamplo for you to complete. The uniqueness about Zamplo is that it stays with you, and this information follows you. You could create a PDF, you could share it with whomever you want, or a researcher could come to you at a future point and ask you for this information. And that's very powerful because Zamplo is not connected to an institution, it's connected to you. That ends my presentation. I'm happy to answer any questions now, or please email me. I also encourage you to check out our website for more information, and people with FABI can register with the GRIT study that Dr. Khan is leading. Thank you.